This video is the first in a series I'm doing on having a great sex life during and after menopause. And today we're talking about vaginal dryness, what it is, and where it comes from. So if you want to find out how to stop disrupting your natural lubrication as the first step in overcoming that vaginal dryness in peri, menopause, and after menopause, just stick around. Hi, I'm Dana LaVoie, an acupuncturist and herbalist and the founder of Menopause Basics. And I talk to women all the time who are suffering from vaginal dryness and the pain and discomfort it can cause. So you know where I'm coming from. I'm kind of a purist. I believe that it's important to cultivate and not disrupt the natural ecosystem in the vaginal area. But I also believe you have to do what's needed to feel good and have fun in this life. So let's talk about this and make a plan. First, let's cover the facts. What is vaginal dryness? Normally, the tissue of the vagina is kept moist and plump by a thin layer of clear fluid. When your body stops making enough of this fluid, the tissues get dry. And if it gets really dry, it can lose plumpness and elasticity as well. That's vaginal dryness. It can feel like soreness, itching, or burning, painful intercourse, light bleeding after intercourse, mild discharge, and it can lead to more frequent UTIs. Now, women of any age can have vaginal dryness, but it's by far the most common during and after menopause. In fact, about 1 in 2 or 1 in 3 women in menopause experience that. But that means that 1 in 2 or 2 in 3 women don't experience it. So yes, your body is still capable of making that clear fluid to keep you naturally moist. So what sometimes interferes with this natural moisture, and what can you do to get it back? There are 3 things you need to know. The first cause of vaginal dryness is declining estrogen levels. And in videos 2 and 3 of this series, we're going to talk about how to boost that estrogen up internally and externally. But today, I want to talk about the second cause of vaginal dryness, the things not related to estrogen that can go wrong and prevent this moisturizing fluid from forming. First, I want you to understand that this area of your body is a rich and complicated ecosystem like a garden. It needs to have just the right pH and just the right microorganisms. The beneficial bacteria that live there need to be thriving for you to produce this fluid. And it's really easy to disrupt this environment, to change the pH or damage the local microorganisms that keep it healthy. The second thing that I want you to understand is that this area has the thinnest skin on the entire body. It's very, very delicate, and anything you apply there is immediately absorbed into your bloodstream. So it's extra important to use only products that are pure and clean and non-disruptive to this delicate environment. And the third thing you need to know is that internally, the vagina is connected to the rest of the body by ribbons of nerves. And it's through these ribbons that messages go out to release this lubrication. So the area is closely connected to the brain and the gut. For example, there's something called VIP. It's a chemical that's produced by your body. And when it's in your bloodstream, your natural lubrication can be doubled. But it requires your brain, gut, and pancreas to work together to make VIP. So you need to be moderately stress-free, have a healthy digestive system, and a relatively healthy blood sugar for this to be released naturally. So the non-estrogenic causes of vaginal dryness include dehydration. Anything you apply that it disrupts the pH, the beneficial bacteria of the area, or that robs the local area of moisture, or that adds xenoestrogens to your system. These can all contribute to vaginal dryness. So creams, body washes, soaps, foams, chlorinated, scented, bleached tampons that disrupt the local environment, you want to avoid those. We're going to come back to this in a minute. Also, certain medications can interfere with your natural lubrication and contribute to vaginal dryness, like contraceptives, antihistamines, cold medication, motion sickness medication, anti-nausea medication, heart medication, anti-diarrhea medication, cough suppressant, cancer treatments, radiation or chemotherapy, steroids, or NSAIDs. Whew, that's a long list. And we're going to talk in a minute about what to do about all of these. But other causes of vaginal dryness can be smoking and alcohol use, health conditions like STDs, Sjogren's syndrome, and thyroid problems can contribute to vaginal dryness. And in addition, negative emotions in general or negative feelings about intimacy, relationships, and sexuality can absolutely contribute to vaginal dryness, as well as chronic stress or insufficient foreplay, or dips in progesterone or chronically low progesterone levels, as well as estrogen dominance. So, high stress levels that lead to too many stress hormones in your system, or insulin levels that are too high from eating a diet that's high in sugary foods can easily disrupt your normal lubrication, and also adrenal exhaustion and general burnout. So there are lots of things besides low estrogen levels that can contribute to vaginal dryness. And in this video, I am now going to show you some of the things you can do to prevent these and to reverse these. And then, like I said, in the next couple of videos, we're going to talk about those estrogen levels. So here's a list of things you can do to stop interfering with your body producing its natural lubrication. First, stay well hydrated by drinking enough water every single day. Number 2, if you're on medications that can cause dryness, figure out if you can eliminate the need for some of these medications. If they're for allergies or maybe like some chronic pain, you might be able to eliminate the allergies or the pain with acupuncture or physical therapy. Talk to your doctor about every medication that you're taking and think about creative solutions for some of these issues. If that's not possible and you need to continue taking your medications, all your medications, which I totally understand is often the case, my best tip is to talk to a good Chinese herbalist about some yin tonic herbs that can safely counteract the drying side effects of these medications. If you are smoking or drinking too much, let your vaginal dryness serve as a great motivator to push you to get the help you need to cut down. This is a great time in your life to make healthy changes. If you have a thyroid condition, autoimmune condition like Sjogren's syndrome, or an STD, seek treatment and get it balanced and as healthy as possible. Practice regular stress management, even if you start with 1 minute a day. And I'm linking below to a video that I have, an acupressure ear massage meditation that is really quick but really powerful for this. And brainstorm reducing stress in your life, because lower stress levels will really definitely help increase your natural lubrication. Also, get everyone involved in your sex life on board with plenty of foreplay. Go ahead and tell them your doctor said so. Eat a diet rich in foods that help your body make both progesterone and estrogen, as well as foods that help detox aggressive estrogens to avoid estrogen dominance. This is my favorite place to start because it makes such a big difference. And in addition, keep your diet low in refined sugar to balance blood sugar and insulin levels. Because remember, the pancreas is another key to natural lubrication. And instead of going into the details of that diet right here in this video, I have a free download that will help you get started with this exact diet in the easiest way possible. It's called the Menopausal Woman's Roadmap, and you can download your copy right now. I'm linking below. Regular healthy food and stress management will also help you recharge your batteries if you've become depleted and burned out, as will regular sleep. And last but not least, stop using the wrong products, the ones that are directly disrupting the pH and ecosystem of your vaginal tissue and really totally disrupting your natural lubrication, plumpness, and elasticity. You especially want to avoid harsh stripping cleansers, but I'm going to be going into detail into the ingredients you want to avoid in video 3 of this series, because certain ingredients very commonly found in products that you use directly on your most delicate vaginal tissues are extremely disruptive to the pH and healthy bacteria that naturally exist there, and this can really dry you out. Okay, so I really hope you're getting the idea. There is so much you can do to nurture and increase your natural lubrication to overcome vaginal dryness naturally. In today's video, we've covered the basics, the stuff working in the background that determines if you're in the 50% of women who has or does not have vaginal dryness during or after menopause. So if you work on these things and then progress to the stuff we're talking about in the next couple of videos, you can change your path into the 50% of women that doesn't have vaginal dryness. And can I just say that I know some of this is easier said than done. I have been working on helping real women with real lives make these exact healthy changes in my private practice for over 15 years in both diet and lifestyle. And I know that just saying drink more water or eat healthy food or stop smoking or lower your stress levels, it's nothing you haven't heard before. But what I specialize in is breaking the steps down that you want to make, right? Breaking them into such simple little pieces that you can successfully get started today. My system has been proven by hundreds of women. So if you're ready to see that ray of hope and get started eliminating vaginal dryness and improving your overall health along the way, I'm telling you that you want to get started by just including certain hormone-friendly foods in your diet each day that sets you up for success of all the other steps. And I can help you get started with that diet right now. So just grab my free download, The Menopausal Woman's Roadmap, and join my free Facebook group, Menopause Basics, a community for women's hormonal health, to join hundreds of other women dealing with the same issues and taking the same steps to get healthy. And be sure to check out the other videos in this series. In video 2, we'll cover increasing natural lubrication from the inside out with diet, supplements, and herbs to boost estrogen and progesterone and decrease aggressive estrogens. In video 3, we'll go in detail into the best and worst topical lubes, moisturizer, and topical hormones and the exact ingredients you want to avoid, the ones that disrupt your delicate pH and natural flora. In video 4, I have a super special treat for you. Guest expert sexologist Jane Steckbeck is joining us to give us her best tips and answering your questions. And we'll finish with a whole video on how to increase your libido, a topic close to my heart as a tonic herbalist. So who's excited about this? Now, to watch this whole video series with transcripts, downloads, extra notes, links, and more, be sure to check it out on my blog. The link is in the comments below. And thank you so much for joining me today and spending your valuable time with me here. And like I said, check this out on my blog for lots more information. Definitely grab your free copy of my Menopausal Woman's Roadmap and get started feeling better. I'm Dana LaVoie, an acupuncturist, herbalist, and founder of Menopause Basics, and thanks so much for joining me today. Bye for now.